What's good? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. You're staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn. You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the modular awakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit.
What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all?
Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a cold red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear.
What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? So my son had his first soccer game this weekend, so excuse my voice because I was definitely that mama. Okay. I was definitely that mama. Anyways, let's get it. We had so much fun. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to do Aries, and I'm just going to look to see what you need to know right now at this moment, okay? Let's get it. I could have wiped this desk down, but it is what it is. Let me pull the chat up just in case. What's up? Happy Monday, Karen. What's up, Chris Liz? Rising Meg. Yes, y'all have a wonderful day. Let's tap in. Let's tap in. Let's do Aries. Y'all, I'm gonna hurry up because I'm hungry. Make sure everybody gets done today because we ain't gonna be on here all day. Your girl's hungry. And I got a free meal on my hands too. We all love that. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Aries. Let's go in for Aries at 3 minutes even. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Aries. What is it that Aries needs to know right now? What does Aries need to know right now, Spirit? Y'all, I taught my son how to ride his bike this weekend. Short. Ooh, there could be. Okay, so you could be traveling towards a Leo. You could be traveling towards the beach. Okay. Or there's someone is definitely traveling towards you and bringing. I feel like that what you need to know right now is, yeah, no, someone is coming towards you. And it's definitely given a Leo traveling towards you. If there's a Leo at a distance, Aries, somebody's driving towards you. You're like what you need to know right now is that there's something that is gonna make you extremely happy and overjoyed is coming at you pretty fast too. Yeah, the 6 of Pentacles is the opportunity. The Knight of Cups, don't get too much, don't get you, ooh, don't get, what is this? What is this? Okay. Who this was a nice reading to come back to, Aries. Thank you. You never disappoint. This is a nice reading. There's definitely something coming towards you, or you're traveling towards something that is going to make you extremely happy. I feel like that this is coming your way. Apologies. Because the opportunity is this 6 of Pentacles. Something is going to be balanced out. But Aries, the challenge here is Spirit is saying, don't get too much up in them clouds now. Okay, we all love Piscean energy. We all love that fantasy, but don't get too carried away into it. Your advice is the 2 of Cups. Partner up with this. Definitely partner up with this. But here's the thing with the 2 of Cups, it's about understanding that, it takes two, baby. It takes two. I do think that this is gonna move along towards victory pretty fast. It's meant to move towards victory pretty fast, my love. Okay. Oh my goodness, baby, this thing's supposed to grow. Okay, you supposed to be you supposed to be pee popping on a handstand. You hear me? Look at this. I don't even have enough hands to show you the bottom of the deck, Aries. Okay, let me show you. Hold on, I know y'all like to hear my voice. The Three of Wands, incoming opportunity. The Fool card, brand new beginning, baby. Brand new. Supposed to make you feel like you can let your hair down, feel like you're looking good, smelling good, a different level of confidence. It can be seen from miles away. The Empress, it grows, absolutely undeniable, okay? Justice, it's divine equilibrium. Like, baby, this is, you put that work in for it. You deserve this. The Ten of Cups. I'm not gaslighting you like Spirit is doing this. The Ace of Pentacles, Spirit is saying this is, ooh, my heart just fluttered. It's just your time. Ooh, my heart just fluttered hard as fuck. It's just your time. Exactly. Look what I stopped showing you. It's just your time. The Nine of Wands. It's like the Nine of Wands is that wounded warrior. It's like just keep going. I know. It's like my son. Okay. I told you I taught my son how to ride his bike. And my eyes messed up, so y'all just gotta forgive me, okay? Baby, I ain't no sensitive mama, okay? I ain't. I don't, baby. Soft parenting is not my thing, okay? The world does not accommodate soft parenting, so I'm a little. And I feel like that I'm speaking to somebody that it's like you looking for somebody to feel sorry for that ass, and the universe is saying I'm not gonna feel sorry for you, but I promise you, if you keep going. By the time you make it to the house, the first time around, you will be riding that bike without me holding the back of it. I told my son that. He's stubborn as a fucking mule, just like his daddy. I was gonna argue. We was arguing. And I got to the point I was pissed. And I said, I don't know who you are, who you think you are. I said, but I know who I am. And I promise you that if you listen to me, by the time that you make it to your street, you'll be riding this bike, but it's gonna require you to listen to me. Baby, by the time we made it to the top of our street, my baby was riding his bike. And when he came up off of it, when he fell off of it, he said, Mama, you said I was gonna ride my bike. Yeah, I did. The universe, I'm talking to somebody, the universe is saying, no, I will not feel sorry for you. But if you keep on going, you will have something worth celebrating by the time it's over, okay? And it's the Two of Cups too. This is gonna require some bravery and some tenacity. I know that's right. I know that's right. It's probably because my granddaddy, my father's father, he's an Aries, and he wasn't for a week. He wasn't for the week either. You had to have some balls about yourself to deal with him too. Let me see. What's the Knight of Cups? Because this is for Aries spirit. Why is the Knight of Cups in the challenging position? The Page of Cups. Don't you? Hey, you better make them bark like that's what my girls say. I do like her, but sometimes she give a little toxic advice. But I do like little mama. She say? She said make them bark like they want it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Aries. You may have the tendency to make this particular person, you may not make them bark like they want it. Okay. You may kind of give in pretty easy. You gotta make this one. You gotta make this one show what you gotta show me what you working with. What you got over there? You gotta make them show you what they got. Okay. Because whoever and whatever this is, okay, and I definitely feel like I need to say it's a whoever, but whoever or whatever this is, they definitely have the tendency to mirage, to make something look like it's not what it is, okay. But that doesn't mean that they're not coming with it. That's what you need to know, because the opportunity is the Six of Pentacles. What's that mean for? Because I already know, I already heard you, little smart ass right now. What's the Six of Pentacles? The opportunity is the Six of Pentacles for this to balance out. What's that mean? Let me show Aries. They love some proof. For them to invest. For them to invest. This person will invest. Whoever this is, whatever this is, it's good news coming towards you, and this person will be investing in you. But you have to be mindful of making sure that you're not giving in too soon to this. Yeah, they got the vision. Look, they got the vision and the strategy. Here's what you need to know. They have the vision. The King of Wands, Nine of Cups. They have the vision to bring about emotional fulfillment. But they also have a strategy that if you don't make this person act like, put that effort in, baby, roll your fucking sleeves up. The hell you mean? Then this person will take a shortcut. You have to know that. But they also willing to come in with his this could be a Sagittarius, a Libra, a Leo, an Aquarius. Final likely outcome of whatever this is for Aries. 10 of Pentacles, Pukituki. 10 of Pentacles. And I'm telling you, nobody's telling you it's going to be easy. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I feel like that the karmic lesson for you is to understand that you can't just you know what I'm saying? You can't take the bare minimum and then be mad about it. I'm telling you right now. Because someone's challenge here is they get too caught up in their emotions. They get too caught up in the clouds. Okay. And that's why I feel like it might be work. Because you may kind of slack off on your boundaries and then feel like the burden is on you. And it's like, hey, the only reason why the burden is on you is because shit, you got caught picking up some shit you ain't have no business. Put that shit down. Okay. All right, baby. That's what I got for you. What's up, Faye Focus? What's up? What's up, Kristen? That was a beautiful mess, depending on what you're looking for. And you put that in there at 1, 2, 3, 4. Progression. All right, let's go in for Taurus. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Taurus. Tap me in for Taurus. Clear, concise messages, Spirit. What does Taurus need to know right now? Thank y'all for smashing that thumbs up button if your heart is led to do so. Let me see, Spirit. What does Taurus need to know right now? The 9 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, the Strength card, the 10 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, ooh, the Queen of Cups. Ooh, you got to open your eyes and see something, Taurus. 99 could be significant right out the gate. 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands for what's going on. There's a need to be resilient. You're worrying too much about something, creating self-fulfilling prophecies when Spirit is saying, hey, baby, you just need to fear it and do it anyways, because there's no storytelling to make you, there's nothing that anyone can tell you to make you think that it's not going to be so bad. You just got to fucking do it. You just got to do it. Okay. The The Strength card is here for the opportunity. The opportunity is for you to find out just how strong you are, just how powerful you are. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just got to be brutally honest with you. It looks like um shit. The challenge is I'm definitely speaking to, I can't believe I'm saying this to a Taurus. I'm definitely speaking to someone that is crying about how much work it's gonna be. Fuck. Hmm. Well, how bad did you want it, Pookie? Took it? The Two of Swords is in your advice position, and thank you, Quanda. Quanda got me this deck a long time ago. In the very back, you probably can't read it, but on that screen, it says, "Is this your final choice?" The choice is yours. You got to make the choice. And no, here's the thing. If you choose to do it, there's work. Roll your sleeves up. If you choose not to do it, there's work. You got to, what do they call it? Debrief. You got to decompress from everything. Like, like I did a clarity note. I need to put it up on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube. I put it up on Facebook. And it's that idea of accepting that, at one point in time, I wanted my entire world with this one person. I envisioned my entire world with this one person. And then there was a moment where you had to realize that, you know what, this ain't working. And you got to decide that this ain't working and you got to go in another direction. That's fucking work. Okay. That's work. Because now you got to understand the lifestyle that you had assimilated to with this person or within this scenario, and then say, okay, I am about to take a complete shift, and there are some things that are going to change. And am I going to run myself into the ground to keep up this particular quality of life that came within this environment? Or am I going to work on creating a more healthier environment and accept that that quality can be added once I have the environment that feeds my soul? Because that's what is on the table right now. It's work regardless, Taurus. It's work regardless. The choice is yours. What kind of work you want to put in? And I have to be honest with you. It's over. You have to build the environment. It is your time to go build the environment. Because see, I'm gonna get to everybody today. Because you see, sometimes the universe, whoever it is you praise, when you reach your high moments in life, the divine will put you in certain positions so that you can learn the workings of something. But it doesn't mean that that environment can sustain how powerful you are forever. But it is to say that that environment has something that will make you more powerful and more confident in the long run. And so the universe will allow you to endure that environment for a season. Be smart about what you take away from it, because that environment isn't the reason you were able to sustain what you have, but it was that environment that taught you what you needed to know so that you could go out here and create on your own. You okay? Okay. So I don't know, Taurus. That's what I got for you. The outcome of this is you being more trusting. Okay. You are going to be more intuitively tapped in. I will tell you that much. You're going to learn some things. Let me see this Queen of Cups. Good rising, Nubian Sagittarius. What's up, Kiana? Hey, Taurus, do it. Do it from your. Whoo, I just got chills. Taurus, do it. Fuck fear. Okay? I'm telling you, y'all couldn't handle me as a mama. Okay, y'all can't handle me as a mama because I'm a tough one and I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be honest with you because ain't nobody gonna feed you like me. Taurus, do it. You're gonna be the biggest one on the block. Okay, you're gonna sit so high. Whoever is in your environment, I promise you, they gonna look up to you and they gonna look at you and be like, Taurus, how you do it? Tell me the secret sauce. Okay? Do it, baby. The ultimate outcome, the outcome of this was the Queen of Cups. I clarified, my heart just fluttered too. My I asked what was the likely outcome of this, and it's the Queen of Cups. And I said, okay, clarify that Queen of Cups. And it's the Wheel of Fortune anchored by the Hierophant. Baby, this is the person with all, like, this is the 3D, like the Emperor, the Divine Masculine leans on the Hierophant for wisdom and knowledge. Have y'all ever watched The Lincoln Lawyer? Legal, the one that he calls legal, that's the Hierophant energy. I don't know what this is for you, Taurus, but shit, baby, I'm gonna be honest with you. Baby, you don't have to get scared and do it any fucking ways, okay? All I can tell you is, if you're a woman, put an extra pad on, put a panty line on to catch them drippings or something. You feel me? But shit, go do this shit. Go do it and do it with your head. Do it with your head held high. This is your opportunity. Look at the way that she's calming that dragon. This is the opportunity. Like you have the opportunity to quiet the fear inside of you. I don't know what this is for you, but it doesn't feel like a relationship to me. I have to be honest. It feels like to me, it feels like this is you like stepping out of one identification and stepping into a new one. And Spirit is saying, get sturdy with it. I promise you, I'm gonna get to all of them today. But I'm gonna just do what I'm supposed to do. Hey, listen, Linda, you gonna have to go play with somebody else. Taurus, go do it. The Hierophant, the Justice, the Judgment. This right here is a legal battle going in your favor. If it's legal, this is going in your favor. If you're trying to knock out some sort of generational curse, do that shit. If you're about to leave an abusive relationship and you're afraid if you and your children is gonna be able to survive on your own, do it because you can ready to survive on your own and run some sort of program that's getting ready to show everybody else why they can do it too. I don't know what this is for you, Taurus, but fucking do it, okay? For real, do it. Because I bet my money on you. I bet my money on you. This could be pertaining to a Gemini, a Libra. Um, yeah. Um, I don't know why I said the Libra card. I don't know why I said Libra, other than the fact that justice was here. But I have Gemini, Leo, Capricorn, Sag, and Leo. And Sag and Leo are in the cards on the table as well. Let's get it. Uh-oh. Mm-mm. What's up, Ruby? Y'all, I'm not into I'm reading them. Come on, ninth house. I know that's right, Chris Lee is. I know that's right. Um, I'm reading the comments, just not in the middle of the channeling, okay? I'm good. I'm good. What is this? And how did it get all the way over there? The Tower card. The Tower card. It's getting ready to change your world forever, Taurus. Just know that. Who am I doing? Gemini? On the 10 of Cups in the Fool card to Gemini. I know that's right. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me into Gemini. What is it that... And the Ace of Cups? Bring it to me then. I know that's right. Bring it to me. All right, Spirit. Tap me in for Gemini. Ooh, the Ace of Cups to the Empress. Gemini, you got a nice reading. I'm going to tell you that right now. Or it looks like the universe is trying to bring you something nice, abundance growth, possibly a new child. Let's see, Spirit. Tap me in for Gemini. What's coming? What is it? What does the Gemini need to know right now? Growth is coming towards you. What does Gemini need to know right now? Thank y'all for smashing that thumbs up. But baby, you're going to have to go play with somebody else. The Queen of Cups, somebody's got a lot of love for you, is on their way towards you, communicating towards you. Something is heading towards growth. I feel like that what's happening is, if I'm going to be honest with you, yeah, the High Priestess, the Seven of Wands. Some of you all, what you need to know right now is, I do feel like that there's some loving communication that's coming towards you. And the opportunity here is to be honest, okay? Is to be honest. Sit down and have this conversation, okay? Say what needs to be said here so that you guys can cut away what is no longer serving you all, so that you can see growth and development here. The challenge is, well, be careful, put the passion up. But fire sign, I love me some passion. Don't you get it twisted, okay? I love me some passion. And it don't really take too much to get your girl passionate, okay? But sometimes that's a problem, right? Sometimes that doesn't get you the passion. The candle will burn out eventually without blowing it out. Your advice is the Six of Cups. Make sure you're learning from the past. This is a past person, okay? We have the Hermit card here, is the likely outcome. So I feel like that here's the thing. I do feel like that there is some passionate emotional communication that is coming your way, Gemini. I do feel like that the opportunity is to have an honest conversation, okay? And I do want you to know that your advice is to, if you're known that something could be significant with yellow, other than I feel like the most significant thing is your third chakra, meaning that this is going to require your willpower to not immediately engage with the second chakra, because this is meant for you to have a conversation and walk away independently to do some reflecting. I know that you are going to want to, oh shit, they saying everything is right, everything is going, let's Six of Cups, Ace of Wands, let's make things right. Try to move forward exactly where we was from the past. That is doom and gloom, okay? That is doom from the beginning. What you need to know is that there is some passionate communication coming your way. The likely outcome is to become wiser, but to also walk away for a moment of reflection, okay? Because there's something about this communication, it's going to get you all up in arms, and you're not going to be able to listen and hear your intuition. And I'm telling you, if you want the happiest outcome within this situation, if you really want the Sun card and the Six of Swords, you're going to need a moment of independence, okay? You're going to need a moment of independence so you can function and think in this choice and decision, instead of allowing it to be the passion. Because I'm telling you right now, if you guys become passionate, then this is that wounded warrior energy, and you're moving forward with a I done already got what I wanted, so shit, one fuck up and I'm out of here. You see what I'm saying? I'm hungry, y'all. I'm hungry. So we definitely gonna have to take an intermission, but I'm going to get through everybody. But your girl's hungry. Hungry. Somebody, I don't even know why I'm so hungry, but I'm starving. Let me understand the likely outcome more. Actually, no. Let me understand the opportunity. Let me understand the opportunity. Let me see about this. The death card, there's definitely, and what we're cutting away, what is coming to an end. Like there's a need to put some boundaries up, okay? And there's a need to really defend yourself and what it is that you're looking for moving forward. But what you're cutting away here is that childish expectation of what you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. They showed up with roses and you can take a picture and put them on your storyline. Fuck that shit. Okay, cool. They sent enough roses to fill your living room. And you can make Instagram look like you are loved. Okay, cool. Whatever. That don't matter here. That's what we're cutting through. The childish surface level things that you accepted, expecting for it to be grander and deeper. That's what the opportunity is. That's the conversation that needs to be had. And that's why there's going to need to be a moment of adjustment. Because if this, like, let's just say, damn, I literally just heard a name and I'm going to say it. But listen, Linda, no, I'm not. I'm not saying no names because it ain't my business. Um, this person may come with a childish way to open the door. Okay. And that childish way is what is needed to open the door. However, if you happen to get bought by childish things, then you're not going to have the conversation. I'm hearing I'm telling you right now, somebody's going to give you a grand gesture to try to apologize. And it is a grand gesture that has been known to woo your ass over before. And Spirit is saying, okay, the grand gesture allowed the door to be open. Now, are you 10 toes about your boundaries? Are you really 10 toes about what you're going to accept? Or are you about to accept another cycle of playboy, playgirl energy? And I am going to say the name because I definitely heard Stefan Diggs. I did. And I hate to say that because I don't, I hate to say that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am. But I just feel like that somebody may be someone that knows how to finesse the scene here. Okay. Damn. And he is a Sagittarius sitting right on top of the Ace of Swords. Hey, Pukatuki, I love you. I'm telling you, I vouch for the Sag, but I got to call it how I see it. Let me see the Hermit for the likely outcome here. Woo! Yeah, yeah. The moon to the magician. The moon to the magician. The manipulation, seeing through the like, you know what I'm saying? Like the likely outcome is becoming wiser. Listen, Linda, listen. Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck with the Strength card. I really do like this. I do like it. But this is one of those energies of the Ten of Swords is showing face as well. This is one of those energies of understanding that, you know what, the worst is over, and the small manipulation, the small um I don't know, like, because it's okay. It's not, it's those small, because they're grand gestures, but they're only surface level gestures. They're okay to a certain point. But once you, like, sometimes you got to put those childish ways aside. And sometimes I'm not just talking to the Stefan Diggses in the audience. I'm also talking to the to the feminine energy that falls victim to the Stefan Diggs energy. Okay, because sometimes just because that attention does something for you, okay, you are willing to sweep some major shit under the rug. And this message is saying that there is some sweet communication that has the opportunity to propel you all forward. It's coming your way. But this person understands, they have some sort of awareness that their young childish ways have to come to an end. And they're trying to put the worst of the situation behind them. Their way to come through the door is all that they know. And it is chauvinistic bullshit, if you ask me. But Spirit is telling you, not maybe not chauvinistic, because it's just they expect this to be what it takes. Okay, this is what they expect it to be, what it takes, and it's going to take you to be the responsible person to be like, hey, I see where you're coming from, and I respect where you're coming from, but we still have the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Swords to deal with. And if you can handle that, I actually see progress here. I do see a new opportunity. I do see a tangible new opportunity that is going to offer stability and growth, okay, within this partnership. Take it as it resonates. I've got Gemini, I've got Virgo, I've got Cancer, and I've got Scorpio. And I've got Libra and Virgo with the Queen of Swords here as well. So I'm probably speaking to a Gemini who is dealing with a Libra Virgo cusper. Let's move on to Leo. Y'all not talking, or the comments just not catching? No, y'all just not talking, and that's okay. Let's go in. No, it's Cancer. That was Gemini. It's Cancer. 36. Damn, I gave y'all some time. All right, let's jump in for Cancer. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Cancer? Let's see. What does the universe need you to know right now? What does Cancer need to know right now? What does Cancer need to know right now? Guys, I've got a nice members message. Like I've got a nice spread planned for members. So you definitely may want to turn your notification messages on for members later on today. Let's jump in for Cancer, Spirit. What's going on for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know right now? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It's greatly appreciated. Let me see, Spirit. Let me see. Let me see. No, no, no. You are fine. You do not have to apologize, baby. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know right now? We have the Six of Cups, and it did hit my table in the reverse, and I'm going to acknowledge that because this reading is being anchored by the Three of Swords. So we have the Three of Wands. So there's some negative memories, something that you don't have fond memories of is affecting your foresight, or there's definitely some heartache and pain, okay, that is affecting your foresight. And I also want you to know, I really do feel like, yes, the Sun card is the opportunity, the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Six of Wands. Okay, so I do feel like that there is an opportunity for you to shift your focus and to become more optimistic about the way you're looking at things. Okay. Here's another reading that I do not necessarily feel like that it involves anyone else. Do I feel like that there is external energy that benefits from this? Absolutely, Cancer. But I do feel like that there are some negative memories, some negative feelings, emotions with the Six of Cups in the reverse in the Three of Swords here that is affecting your foresight. And the opportunity is to shift that. The challenge is that, I feel like that whatever this negative memory is, it could have affected your independence. Okay. It could have affected like let's say that I remember one time I was letting my sister and her boyfriend, because that's all he is a boy and a friend, um stay here at my house. And well, they were assholes, and they left me with absolutely no help. They didn't offer to financially help at all. And so they left my bills, and they had like 21 dogs here at the time. So they ran a kennel, and the kennel was being ran out of my backyard, and they didn't pay anything. They didn't offer anything. And so when they left, I had an overwhelming amount of bills. And so for a long time, I held a lot of resentment and hatred towards them. And the way that they had left, it was disgusting. And it affected my Nine of Pentacles. So it affected the way that I dealt with them, right? Um, and I feel like that's the situation here. There's something that my heart's fluttering too. And so I definitely, and this is Virgo energy too. The Nine of Pentacles is Virgo energy. So I feel like that with the challenge being the Nine of Pentacles, is your foresight is affected and you feel jaded and justified in your stance because something in the past affected your stability, your Nine of Pentacles, your independence. And so Spirit is trying, like your advice here is to be like gain a different perspective on that negative memory that allows you to move on to calmer waters. 66 is here on the board for you. And I encourage you, Cancer, to look up those numbers 66 to because it's going to encourage you to focus on moving towards calmer waters without carrying the emotional baggage. Understanding, because I will say this. I became a beast. I became a beast in making something out of nothing in that season. Okay. In that season of having an overwhelming amount of bills with children on my back. Well, a child, it wasn't two, it was just one. With a child on my back, I became a beast in my money making. I turned into like, I hustled harder than I ever knew I could. Right. So, was there something that I learned about myself? Absolutely. And that's what Spirit is wanting you to shift. Shift your perspective that allows you to get away from the conflict, not one that allows you to drown in the conflict, right? Because the likely outcome of this is the Six of Wands. Like, here's the thing. You do get recognized for what, like, you know what I'm saying? That's recognition, reward, and victory. That's overcoming, like, and not quietly. Like, you don't have to parade this when the parade comes to you. Okay. Hey, Shaniqua, what's up, Pookie? Yeah, see, right now, I'm telling you, word to the wise, someone's allowing, like, someone's strategy is based purely off of an emotional, yeah, okay, you made me feel like this, you did this to me, watch this. And that's not a good, that's sometimes, and a lot of the times, it's depicted in the Seven of Swords. When we move in that energy, a lot of things get left unseen. That's what the Two of Swords is. The Two of Swords is you're not able to make appropriate choices and decisions because you're not. Sometimes that strategy is blinding you from the necessary truths. Oh, that came from the top of the deck. Let me see the Six of Wands for the likely outcome here. There's something here with 66. Some of you all need to look up 666, and you can think it's the devil if you want to, but you be robbing your fucking self. Some of you just need to go look it up and grow up while you're looking it up. Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry. Let me see. Let me see. What's the Six of Wands? Not really, but I wish I knew how to talk softer sometimes. I'm telling you, the likely experience said, now keep on doing exactly what you're doing, Pookie Tookie. The likely outcome of this, the Six of Wands, is clarified by the Ten of Cups. That's ultimate happiness. That's happiness, harmony, union. Like, that's a happy family dynamic. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. So the likely outcome of this is victory, happiness, harmony, and abundant opportunities. Yeah, the Knight of Cups, absolutely. But you have to accept that the worst is over. And why, if the worst is over, like, why would you keep allowing that worst scenario to continuously rob you of joy when you are already the victor? You're already the victor as long as you're willing to navigate away from the conflict instead of drowning in it. Okay. This could involve I've got Leo on the board. That's it so far. But I have Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, and Cancer. It's crazy. I called Virgo out earlier with the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so next up on the chopping block is Leo. But I am going to take a brief intermission here, okay? We're going to take a brief intermission. I'm going to go check on my children. I am doing it this way because I am going to ensure that I do everybody, okay? So that is going to save us from having to stop at the 2-hour mark. Plus, I'm hungry, okay? And y'all don't want no hungry Kiki on the internet because she ain't pretty or nice.
In their eyes, don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we expect. It's the mind you the awakening. Open up your eyes, Kayana's on the deck. Cutting through the lies from the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit. Yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. Yeah. If you need that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. Create new life. Peace. What's up? What's good? What's going on, yo? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately, I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. You're staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting, is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the modular awakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies from the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit. Yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a cold red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, we dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we expect. It's the mind you the awakening. Open up your eyes. Kayana's on the deck, cutting through the lies from the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit. Yeah, she keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. Yeah. If you need that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. create new life. Peace. What's up? What's good? What's going on, yo? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. And staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the modular awakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a code red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, they dropped the prize. Now they watch it from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we expect. It's the modular awakening. Open up your eyes. Kayana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky.
Thank y'all for your patience. It was greatly appreciated. I feel better. Oh, I feel better. Plus, it was some leftover barbecue too. My neighbors came over here and put some chicken on the grill. And it was better today than it was. It was good yesterday. It was fabulous yesterday, but it was definitely better today than it was last night. So thank y'all. Well, what's up, Nikita? What's up, Alexis the Great? I'm coming to members later. I got something for members later. Yes, check. No, do not check the description for the description box today is off kilter, but do check the scroll. Check that scroll at the bottom of the screen today, y'all, because the scroll at the bottom of the screen, y'all, we listen, Linda, I haven't even really pushed the advertisement, okay, unless you're a part of the email. Like I'm telling y'all, this year, this astrological new year, I am trying to do better on my emails. This is the time to make sure that you go to the Manjula Awakening. And if you don't do anything else, just subscribe to the emails, okay? If you're like, yeah, no, I can't. I don't really want to buy nothing right now. Sign up for the emails because there are emails going out with coupon codes in them. I found someone, and I'll give y'all just a little snippet about me. Someone booked with a coupon code that I made when I very first started the channel, like the store. When I very first started the manjulaawakening.com, there was a coupon code that I never set to expire. She used it. She got a nice ass discount. Y'all better go over there on the Manjula Awakening and go Easter egg hunting. Act like y'all know how to do this shit. But anyways, so I did bring back the 20-minute. Sorry, y'all. I'm eating still, I guess. I did bring back the 20-minute Zoom sessions. They're back. Okay. For a reasonable, affordable price. Y'all definitely want to check that out. Cause I seen, and I wasn't gonna do nothing about it until I seen some of my regulars who don't know, who are closed mouth, don't get fed. Y'all lucky that y'all got somebody that goes and looks in the back end. I seen way too many abandoned carts from my long-term clients. Don't know what y'all doing with them abandoned carts. So, but I did pay attention to what was in them, and I came to the best remedy that I could possibly figure for you, because I do understand. Trust me, I have been somebody that, felt like that, well, you're thinking. You're thinking. You know how it works. Let's get in. I'm back off break. Okay. I'm back off break. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all's. Let's get back in for Leo. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Leo? Let me grease my lips up. Okay. That's crazy. I did that because there's a father. Y'all know my father's a Leo. There's a father on YouTube where he put that little shirt on his head and he put them little fake nails on, and he'd be like, "Okay." So there could be something. I could be speaking to a father, or there could be something about a father dynamic. I don't know. Let's talk. Let's see. What does Leo need to know right now, Spirit? Tap me in. Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is thoroughly appreciated. Let's see, Spirit. What does Leo need to know right now? What does Leo need to know right now? Okay. All right. All right. The King of Swords. The Page of Pentacles. Oh, shit. The Seven of Cups. The Six of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, the Five of Pentacles. Who am I talking to? Leo. Damn. The Four of Wands. Okay. The opportunity is to get busy. I'm going to be honest with you. 77 could be significant for you. But I will say this. I do got 5, 6, and 7. Oh, Leo, we got to talk, because I do got 5, 6, and 7 here for you. But unfortunately for you, it decreases. It does not increase. Okay. And Spirit is saying your advice is the Seven of Pentacles. And I'm going to be honest with you. It goes 7, 6, 7, 5. So I'm going to be honest with you. There's a decrease from 7 to 6, because 6 is your challenge. You're trying to move away from something. Okay. The challenge is that you're trying to move away from something underhandedly. You're not being, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're leaving. Okay. So what makes the Six of Swords so powerful is because they have some sort of truth that allows them to rise above the Five of Swords. Nobody, if you find yourself in the cycle of the swords, no one gets to avoid the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is inevitable. It's the change that is needed to be able to navigate that like that well, damn, that suit. Okay. You need you need that change to be able to navigate the sword suit. Okay. So what makes the Six of Swords so powerful is that they have the Ace of Swords. They have a truth that allows them to rise above the conflict. But you cannot make it to the Six of Swords if you're playing tit for tat, okay? And the truth that is needed to not get sucked into that tit for tat comes from the Four of Swords. The Six of Swords is your challenge, my love, meaning that you've not done enough healing to have the clarity not to get sucked into the Five of Swords, yet you're trying to move forward. So all that you're doing is you're moving into another situation. In the moment that that Five of Swords energy creeps up, all you're doing is just allowing it into your new cycle. So therefore, you drag your new cycle and everything that you've created in it back into the old one until you properly do it right. Okay. So your opportunity is the Seven of Cups. Like in this particular, when they're at the drawing board, okay, the opportunity is for you to take a look at this and to see that there are some other options and some other choices to clear this up, because your current strategy is bending you over no lubrication. Okay, it is. And so your advice is 7. Your advice is another 7. And that is the 7 of Pentacles. Slow down and really do some sort of self-evaluation. Look the 7 of Pentacles up. I know that a lot of us readers get sucked into the definition of investing, but it is also that energy of taking a pause and evaluating the way that you have been investing and seeing if it's reaping a reward. I definitely have a Leo that is in a season of self-evaluating before you continue to move forward, because at the rate that you're going, there is a deficit coming your way. And the universe is giving you this message, the King of Swords. It's time to get real fucking sturdy and to make a head over heart decision. And it's going to require Leo to make an offer. It is going to require Leo to make an offer. You're going to have to make an offer, which means my papa, I believe he was a Libra. I can't remember though. You got to give a little to get a little. And my Leo father took care of my papa Melvin. And that's what he used to always tell me before he passed away. Key, you got to give a little to get a little. And I'm speaking to a Leo that in order to navigate this, you're going to have to give a little, and it's going to get you a lot. Okay. It is going to get you to stability, but you have to take a leadership mindset towards your strategy, and not one that and not the leadership of Donald Trump. I probably shouldn't have said that on TV or on this camera, but I did. And well, I came from the nutsack of somebody that came from the nutsack of an Aries. And I don't know, baby, but I don't know an Aries that holds their tongue. Okay. My mother's an Aries too. Well, she'll hold her tongue, but she's soft. My mama's soft. My mama's old softy. That's because she was raised by a mean ass Libra who I love dearly. My grandmother is my spirit guide, and I call on her more often than y'all realize. But she was a little tough. She was tough. Let me see. What's the 5 of Pentacles? Actually, no. Help me understand the 7 of Pentacles for Leo. Plus, my mama fell in love with a Leo early on in life, too. And Leos, baby, are not for the weak at heart, especially when they're young. Leos are not for the weak at heart. Okay. Leos think that they're the shit and nothing about them stinks. And they think that everything around them is supposed to rise and set on their ass. And my mom fell in love with that. She had 3 children by that early on in life. But let me see, Spirit, tap me in. And I love Leo energy. That's my father. So don't you get over and get all sensitive. Because, baby, I blow the world up behind my father. Honey, y'all got me twisted. Anyways, let me get back to Leo's reading. 7 of Pentacles, Spirit. This is Leo's advice. What's up, Christina? What's up, Sainted? I just put you in, ooh, I like this. I just put you in Ashley's packages in the mail on Saturday. Aw. Well, I won't condone it. I won't go through all that. But okay, so the Seven of Pentacles, Leo, for you is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't even do reversals, but it's coming out in the reverse. And that's saying that there is something that you're being told to cut away from. Like you're being told to cut something away that is no longer serving you. But the Eight of Cups here is saying, don't don't throw something completely away. Okay. This is saying that there's a need to do some sort of self evaluation on how you have been investing into a situation, because I am speaking to someone that has been playing the tit for tat game and then wondering why, when you try to move forward, the person that you've been playing tit for tat with is only 2 or 3 steps behind you. So Spirit is saying, stop trying to run from something, do your evaluation and stop feeding into it from that perspective and feed into it with clarity, with truth, honesty, and clarity so that you can move forward. You're doing something very uneasy. Okay. It's like, okay, let me tell you another story about my Leo father. One time he got himself caught up, honey. My father does not pick women well. It's his worst fucking trait, if you ask me. But he got himself caught up with this one young lady and he let her move in. And when she stabbed him, baby stab, okay? Just a little hole in his arm, nothing major, okay? Both of them just ignorant, if you ask me. Confirmation, both of them just ignorant. But anyways, instead of taking the proper steps to get her out of his life, because he played into the tit for tat, you know what I'm saying? Like, he tried to take it to court, but because he's just as ignorant as the person that stabbed him, well, he was looking ignorant in the court of the law. So he just decided to move out of his house to get that heifer out of it. And then he moved right back into it. Ignorant. He was trying to run from something the wrong way to clean it up. And well, now he has found himself in a worse situation. Okay. That is, I promise, connected to the karma of that ignorant ass situation. But they don't believe the way my mind thinks. You better. You better. So that you can stop and evaluate the way that you're feeding into this situation so that you can rise above it, cut away what is no longer serving you, make the proper offer to set yourself free so that you can actually move on to calmer waters without the baggage. Okay. Because right now, what you're doing is you're just cycling, and cycling. Let's look at the Five of Pentacles. I hope it does when you receive it. Let's see, Spirit, tell me in. Look, the Four of Pentacles, but I love this particular Four of Pentacles because they're in some sort of like even though the Four of Pentacles is this energy of clutching what you got left, and that's the likely outcome. Does, does it feel like that you're probably putting your hands up to something and walking away that you feel like, nah, I'm gonna tit for tat this shit. They ain't getting by with this. Yes, I feel you. But Spirit is saying that if you can actually evaluate the way that you played into it and why this is the best outcome for you, the likely outcome is in that moment of the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is also saving up. Saving up. You see, sometimes a lot of us get caught. My father also says, don't let that money burn a hole in your pocket. I probably learned to be conservative from my father because, baby, a pair of blue jeans and a white t shirt, and that man is happy. Baby, it don't take too much to make me happy. Okay. I just need bare minimum because I'd rather see my bank account grow than to see my material world grow because that shit can burn down at any fucking moment. Okay. I am my father's child. Anyways, what I'm telling you is that when you hold your resources, they actually grow. They actually grow and expand. And that's the likely outcome of this is understanding that you're holding on to something that is running away instead of recognizing what is actually trying to like what is actually around you, what is actually worth value. Spirit is saying spend time with that and watch that multiply and grow. And that is going to stabilize you to the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. This could be pertaining to a Scorpio, a Gemini, a Taurus, a Taurus, a Taurus. Damn, second house Taurus and Taurus. Taurus is here twice, and then second house was here. So let me reroll those. And I have to be honest, Leo, you could be affected by Taurus because if I'm not mistaken, Taurus was heavy. I mean, Leo was heavy in Taurus's reading. So maybe you could check that out. But I just have Libra, Scorpio, and Taurus again. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Ooh, damn, I feel like I know who that message was for. Damn, I forgot. They are a Leo. Well, let's move forward to Virgo. Virgo, I will say this. When I was picking decks, I did not intentionally use this for you, but it was Virgo energy that made me pick this. It's just the way the rotation. Ooh, and your timestamp is 1/11/20. It's not even 20. Yeah, 1/11/20. Virgo. No, we're gonna do 1/11/11 because I need you to catch what I just said a few minutes ago. But listen, 1/11 is all about needing to listen to your intuition. I had Virgo energy back at the beginning of the reading. I don't remember if it was in Taurus's reading or Aries. Somebody had the Hermit in the likely outcome. Go watch it. It's for you. I promise you, Virgo. It's for you. Anyways, and the reason I say that is because Virgo, you're being encouraged to tap more into your intuition right now. I promise you, look what's at the bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. There's something that you're over analyzing, and your Spirit is telling you, get back to the basics. I'm telling you right now, with that timestamp, get back to the basics. There's something that's coming through intuitively for you that you're allowing logic to talk you right out of. And then you're finding yourself at a point of stagnation, no forward movement. Let me see. What's up, Phoenix? Let's get it. Christina said Virgo. I know that's right, baby. Well, let's see. My Saint's a Virgo too. And Sainta got that all of that 11. Oh my goodness, Sainta, you came right on time. And Sainta has what's that? Because minimal looks like a 1-2. So that's technically 5 1s. That's listen, Linda. Your timestamp is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1s. But let me mind my motherfucking business. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Virgo. Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Tap me in for Virgo. Tap me in for Virgo. What is it that Virgo needs to know right now? The Magician, Virgo energy in the Page of Pentacles. Virgo, watch Leo's reading and watch Taurus's reading. I swear to God, they can put you on your path. I shouldn't swear to God, and I'm sorry for doing that, but you know, watch Taurus and Leo's reading. I promise you, it's going to put you on your path. The Magician in the Page of Pentacles is what you need to know right now. Spirit is saying that you have all of the resources that you need to manifest and bring something into fruition. Is it going to require you to do a little research? Hell yeah. But more than like the research is like, okay. I'm a cold motherfucker. What I do regardless. I just appreciate y'all's thumbs up. But just because y'all don't give it to me, don't mean I'm not a cold motherfucker. What I do. Okay. Virgo, you a beast with it. The Magician came out for you. That's your card. Okay. So you have all of the resources that you need. The research is not to say that you need to go learn something. The research is saying when you go do the research, It is going to confirm to you what you already intuitively know. So go do the research so that you can stop second guessing your intuitive knowing, so that you can boss the fuck up. Ten of Wands. Opportunity is to stop doing it the hard way. You're doing it the hard way, Virgo. Challenge, the Sun card. Somebody's affected by Leo, and therefore your pride and your ego bend you over no lube every time. The Six of Cups is your advice. There's something about needing to return to this childlike nostalgia. Your pride and your ego is, I'm speaking to a Virgo. I promise you, look up the Sun card when it's in the challenging position. It's like you think that you know everything. You're a little too optimistic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, okay, so let me say this. If you're brilliant at math, and most Virgos are brilliant with numbers, they're brilliant with numbers. So if you're good with money, then you'll, because 2 plus 2 with money is always going to make $4. But 2 plus 2 with the high priestess with 111, 2 plus 2 can show you how it can also equal 6. Okay. But it requires you to think outside of the box. And Pisces energy is directly across from Virgos on the zodiacal wheel. You fight, like, the energy that is across from you, it's like it's your sibling. It's like you love that motherfucker, but yeah, that motherfucker gets on your last nerves too. But you got to lean into the strong points of that sibling to elevate yourself. Just like if you got a sibling that's good at fighting and you're not good at defending yourself, I bet you by the time y'all turn 18, you're going to be a hell of a fighter. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm speaking to a Virgo that is allowing logic to fuck you over on your intuition. I'm telling you. And well, if you want emotional fulfillment, I suggest you go with your intuition. If you want emotional fulfillment and you don't just want things to look good around you, because things is going to look good around you. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you was looking for a prediction, if you was looking for a prediction instead of a spiritual message, things are going to look good around you. That's what you need to know right now. Things are going to look good, stable, solid, as long as you are willing to learn and continuously evolve. Things are going to look good. You ain't never going to see the bottom side of where you are right now. But the flip side is, well, there's higher to go. I didn't even pull your outcome, but this is your outcome. There's higher to go, but you have to be willing to learn. And in order to learn, you have to be willing to return to some sort of childlike mindset. You do. You have to get back into the Six of Cups. What's the Six of Cups for Virgo? I just got a cold breeze across the back of my neck too. Let's go all the way. Our divine is able, honey. You ain't never lied. Judgment. What is this? What is the Six of Cups? Judgment. The Four of Cups. Oh. I just seen a cat jump, a white cat jump off of a Herbie Kirby out of my peripheral, off of a trash bin. I listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. I don't know, baby. I don't know. The best I can tell you is, remember I told you I started to put your timestamp as 11120. Judgment is out here. There's something significant about that 20. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But let me tell you something. When you make the decision for new, is the moment that you will attract new energy. But you have to return to that childlike mindset. My son, baby, I was ready to send him to his maker yesterday. Okay, right here on the middle of the street. I was ready. I can't stand to be embarrassed, but my son did a fabulous job of it yesterday. I told y'all that on Saturday, I taught my son how to ride his bike. And see, he knew how to ride his bike while mama held the back of that seat and he got situated. Okay. But I'm a firm believer you don't know how to ride shit until you can get on that thing by your damn self. So yesterday, we spent the morning him learning how to get on it by himself. And at first, because he's stubborn like his daddy, he wasn't really trying to listen. Okay. But then he did something. I can't remember how we got here, but he was mad at me. And he got to feeling himself right about here. And he did it. He took off on that bike by himself for the first time. And he got excited. And he told me, he said, Mama, I felt like it was going to be different. He said, I just felt like it. And I told him, because that was the story that you was telling yourself. See, you had got so mad at me that you was telling yourself that you was going to do it no matter what. But the moment that you was only mad enough to be like, I don't want to listen to her. Why she got to say it like that? Da, 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 da. You just telling yourself you don't want to hear nothing I got to say. It's all in the storyline that you're telling yourself, Virgo. So the moment that you change the storyline and telling yourself that you want a new opportunity and that you're going to do anything that it takes to get that new opportunity, Spirit is saying you right. You are absolutely fucking right because you got all the tools you need. You are the magician, Pukituki. That's your message. The likely outcome of this is you receiving fated karmic justice at the wheel of fortune. Baby, that's Jupiter energy. Baby, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm gonna blow that card up every time. I'm gonna give it the best head job every time. You hear me? Because it's going to expand and send you in a way of abundance. Are you gonna have to untangle some things along the way? Yes. But Jupiter promises if you're willing to untangle things along the way, it is going to expand the reward. What's the wheel of fortune? Hey, let's create new life. What's up, Pooh? The Page of Wands. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. What it is you're looking for has a lot to do with love, and it looks like that the Page of Wands. This is that energy of discovering like you know what I'm saying. I don't know. It's just like going beyond your fears. You know what I'm saying? Like um, this is childish. Going beyond the wreath from Moana. You know what I'm saying? Like it was fear that made her family stay on one side of the wreath. But it took her bold, courageous spirit to find out that staying on this side of the wreath was actually depriving her family of abundance. She had to be brave enough to break the rules and go beyond the wreath to bring her tribe to abundance again. And that's ultimately like to get your abundance, like the wreath, like once you make the decision to be Moana Virgo, it's all yours. Okay. Let me roll these motherfucking dice and move on because it's 2 hours. I mean, it's going to be a 4 hour live. Y'all better smash them motherfucking thumbs up. Cancer, Sag, Virgos. Seventh house is Libra, Aries, and Gemini. Aries, Gemini, seventh house, Virgo, Sag, and Cancer. Cancer and Sag are on the board, and so is Virgo. So just take that as it resonates. Okay, you can have those in your birth chart and could need to watch those placements because I'm going to be honest with you, Virgo. This is a message to do everything with you and getting back in some sort of alignment. Y'all, my eye. Y'all, I planned on coming live this weekend, but there was no way. My eye looked like I had a black eye, and I didn't because, baby, ain't nobody touched me. But I don't know what was happening. I don't. It was sore to touch and everything. I don't know. Maybe the universe just needed me to take a break. Probably because I need a man, honey. Probably because I need a man in my life. Y'all knew I was going to get one in there. Shit. How long did I give Libra? Virgo. Too damn long. Some sainty. Yes, y'all run them thumbs up. Y'all run them likes up. Tell them, baby. I think it was allergies, Nikita. I do think it was allergies, especially with everything going back and forth. Virgo is my 9th house, so I've been checking Virgo out more. Beautiful message. Hey, look at y'all learning some things, elevating. Do that thing. Do that thizzle. Yes, the universe will put you where you need to be to take a break, baby. You ain't never lied. Broke your what? I know that don't say the universe broke my back to stop me one day. Ooh, no. Damn, Phuket Tookie. That's a hell of a break. All right, let's move into Libra. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Libra? Let's jump in and see what you need to know right now. Uh-oh. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Libra. What does Libra need to know right now? Y'all, I want y'all to lift my I know a Libra right now. Their mother is in having surgery. And I want y'all to just lift her mother, and her family dynamic up right now. She's got a lot on her plate right now. Her life is going through a lot of changes. And she is going to be the primary person helping take care of her mother. So y'all lift her up. Y'all lift her up. Her mother's probably in surgery as we speak. So y'all just send high vibrational messages that way. And that's my girl too. Half of these, not half of them, but a nice chunk of these cards that we be using. Matter of fact, because I love her. I'm gonna use a deck that I know she done brought to the table. Keep her lifted up. Oh, Catherine, my favorite Libra. Probably not my favorite Libra, but that's my boo. Let me go. Let me go for Libra, Spirit. Tap me in for Libra. What does Libra need to know right now? What does Libra need to know right now? Ooh, the 5 of Cups in the Strength card. We have the Knight of Cups, the Star card, the Magician, and the Empress. Get it, Pookie Tookie. Hey, stop crying over spilled milk, Libra. Okay. Okay. So, excuse me, but confirmation for you, Libra. Okay. Stop crying over spilled milk. The opportunity is okay. So, maybe need to watch Virgo's reading, especially where I was talking about my son changing his storyline. The Knight of Cups in your opportunity. Can we say that there's an opportunity for you to receive some sort of invitation to lighten the spirits? Absolutely. But in order for you to receive, to be in the frequency to receive that invitation, Spirit is telling you to find this, like, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, okay? Let's just say that you are in a waiting room today and you're in a waiting room longer than you want to be. And you didn't expect for it to be this long. Spirit is saying this right here. If you can shift your focus and not become anxious over the wait, shift your focus. There's something outside of the box that actually can offer you some sort of, I don't know, the Magician is here in your advice position. I really encourage you to watch maybe Virgo or Gemini's reading, but it's something about under like this encounter. If you are able to shift your perspective, like let's say you're in the waiting room and you're tired of being in the waiting room and you're becoming anxious. Turn and see if there's anybody else that you may feel like is matching your frequency and try to have a conversation. I feel like, or try to shift towards something that is 2 of Cups. It's soul recognition. I feel like that what it's telling you is you're going to be able to manifest growth and actually a higher like growth, abundance, fertility, swift healing, because the star card is here. You don't get the star card in a spread without saying swift healing is on the board. Okay. However, it is going to require a frequency shift from Libra. I mean, like, we got what, 6 cards on the board, and 4 of them are major arcanas: the Strength card, the Star card, the Magician, and the Empress. Like, you can if you're willing to wrangle in that primal instinct, you're like, what is your most comfortable response when you're uncomfortable? Like, what is your most comfortable response? That's what I was trying to say. What is your most comfortable, familiar response when you're uncomfortable? If you can rein that in and shift your perspective, shit, this is a nice ass outcome. What is the Magician here? Actually, I want to know what the Knight of Cups is. Somebody's too busy being a negative Nancy. And what the Knight of Cups is, it's a straight up offer. It's a straight up offer. The Sun card that's gonna make you, it could be from a Leo. It's gonna look, my crown is itching and everything. It's gonna, baby, when I say you're gonna jump up and do the little heel click in the air, that's what you're gonna want to do. That's what you're gonna want to do. But you have to be willing to kind of like shift your frequency. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was wondering how this was gonna come up. My car got worked on yesterday. My daddy's a mechanic. And my daddy know how to do rigs and all of that. But my daddy know I don't, baby. If my daddy know, if he gonna work on my car, baby, baby, take your ass to the store and buy the right piece. Don't you go to no pull apart and get it out. Don't you get nothing used. Kiana, take your ass to the car dealers, to the car's place of parts, and you get the right piece. He know, right? He know that. Cause baby, what I am, Virgo South Node, a fucking worry wart. Okay. And baby, it sits better in my soul to have the proper piece on my car. Well, yesterday I went against it, okay? Because I needed to get my son to his game, his first soccer game. And the rig on my car fucked up. And baby, Crazy Kiki, they took the lock. They let Crazy Kiki at the cinder block fucking room. Okay, they did. They did. And it didn't necessarily get me the outcome that I was looking for. That's what Libras needing to understand, is like, kind of shift your frequency and focus on the outcome. Now, and I will say this, when I calmed down, everything ended up working out, okay? When I calmed down, everything ended up working out. However, Libras needing to understand that you're going to have to calm down in order for it to work out. And you're going to have to shift your frequency in order to see this invitation, this opportunity to learn something new, learn somebody new. It's going to make you, ooh, it's the Ace of Cups. This is going to make you tickle pink. It's a person. It's a lovers. It's a person. Some of y'all could be meeting somebody in the midst of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all could be getting ready to meet somebody in the midst of, like, let's just say that I wasn't able to make it all the way back home before what happened to my car happened, and I ended up breaking down on the side of the road. Let's just say some man would have thought I was a damsel in distress, which I never am. Okay, we don't do damsel over here. But let's just say some hunk of lunk would have thought I was a damsel in distress. If I would have been too focused on, honey, that man wouldn't have thought I was, baby, he wouldn't have wanted to rescue my ass, okay? There's something like that for you, Libra. If you just slow down and recognize that you know how to make $1 out of 15 cents. You know what I'm saying? If you just focus on that, then it's going to work out for you. That's ultimately what Spirit's trying to, baby, you're going to have to go play with yourself or them people out here on the streets. But Kiki and my spirit team ain't never going to be it. I knew it was going to work out in your favor when we had the Empress card as your outcome. But then the universe wanted to go ahead and really give you a blowjob by throwing the justice on top of that. These are both your cards, Libra, for the outcome. You come out justified on top. Whatever it is that you're worried about, it goes in your favor plus some. Okay? Plus some. The Seven of Cups, you just got to recognize that there's more than one way to skin this cat and stay optimistic until you find the right way. Yeah, you gotta be willing to put that work in. Now this blessing ain't for a crybaby. This blessing is not for a crybaby. But if you're willing to, well, shift your storyline and shift your mindset, you got a blessing in store for you. This could be pertaining to a Gemini, a Taurus, a Gemini, a Sag, a Libra. Damn. Gemini's here 3 times. Gemini twice and then the 3rd house. Now we have Gemini, Aries, and Capricorn. Let's move into Scorpio. What's up, Redbone Scorpio? Period. We don't do damsel. What you said? What's up, the ambassador Scorpio? How are you, beautiful soul? It was a nerve. Ooh. Yeah, the divine will set you down. When the divine's ready for you to sit down, baby, you're going to sit down. I don't give a damn who you think you are. She said, hey, Pookie. Hey, Pookie. Let's get in and do Scorpio. You got a blue jay squawking for you, Scorpio. So there could be a need to speak your truth. But, speaking your truth, blue jays are very territorial. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. Blue jays are very, very territorial. Okay. So there could be a need to speak your truth. Could be a need to speak your truth, but be mindful. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could be trying to hold down the fort because you are territorial. You're a territorial person. And baby, once I feel like my territory has been pissed on or something like that, maybe I get a little ignorant. That's why I try not to attach myself to men, because men like to draw out the ignorance in you for real, for real. And I don't like to show everybody how ignorant I really know how to be. But somebody may be being too territorial over a situation, and because of that, you may not be speaking your truth. You ever been so riled up in an argument, and then the argument's over, you be like, damn, I should have said this. Damn, I should have said that. Well, calm down. Let me see. Let's go in for Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? And I'm a Scorpio Venus, so don't y'all come at me. Talk about you just picking on Scorpio. I don't even know you like that. Go find somebody else to be important too. Don't get that. I know that's right. I hope that the collective thinks so highly of themselves like you do. I really like the way you talk to yourself, Ambassador. Let me see, Spirit. What does Scorpio need to know right now? What does Scorpio need to know right now? Ooh, Jesus. I told you being territorial over it. The Knight of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Just say it, show us. Just say it, show us. The Knight of Cups. So Scorpio, either somebody is coming towards you with some sort of romantic proposal to balance out a foundation. The 6 of Pentacles. This is definitely a foundation that needs to be balanced out. Somebody's coming towards you in the Knight of Cups energy to rain what is needed to bring some harvest forward here. Okay. And this could be you or someone else. Let's see. Temperance. Okay. The King of Wands. Ain't no knight here. The High Priestess. You're definitely going to need to listen to your intuition. Virgo had a 111 timestamp, Scorpio, so you could benefit by watching that. Okay, there could be a Leo, a Cancer, a Sag here, a Pisces, a Cancer. There's forward movement here. Scorpio, if you by any chance felt like that you were like, you know what I'm saying? Like that you were at a disadvantage in a partnership, that's getting ready to change. That's what you need to know. That's changing. That is changing. Pride and ego is a challenge here. This person hurt your feelings and whatever the imbalance was. I definitely feel like that pride and ego is going to present some sort of challenge. You may try to have some sort of pissing contest with this person when they come with the Knight of Cups. So Spirit is saying, make sure that you're tapped in and tuned into your intuition for sure, instead of allowing, you know, vengeance to be yours. Because pride and ego is going to fuck you. I'm going to be honest. It's going to bend you over no loop. When all actuality, this is coming towards you so that you can overcome some sort of Knight of Wands, some sort of reckless, I don't know what we're going to get into. We're just going to go do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the opportunity with whatever this is to get over that energy of not knowing where things are headed. What's the Knight of Wands? What's the Knight? I mean, it's not the Knight of Wands, y'all. It's the King. It is the King of Wands. Let me see. Sorry. I just seen the Justice card. Spirit, clarify this King of Wands. Show me clear, concise messages. What's the King of Wands? Why is this in the challenging position? Show me what's going on with this. The Ten of Cups. Yeah, my happiness. Well, you know, Spirit, listen, Linda. I definitely understand that whatever the imbalance in the situation was, it definitely brought some disharmony. Okay. It definitely, like, you know what I'm saying? You and this person could have experienced the split, could have broke up, went your separate ways. Okay. I won't tell nobody, but I gotta tell you. But I won't tell nobody, Scorpio. That new opportunity ain't fucking shit. Okay, take the motherfucking lipstick off the pig and call it what it is. Okay, so before you make the decision to act like you investigating a new opportunity and you are just so excited about it, quit lying to yourself. Okay, that's what your advice is. Quit lying to yourself about this new opportunity. It's not all that. It's a fucking pig with lipstick on it. And so Spirit is saying, with that awareness, don't tell this person that you got another opportunity that you're looking into and you're not about to put it on the back burner to investigate this. Quit lying to yourself. If you mean it, stand on it. That's fine. That's fine. But if you don't mean it, don't sign yourself up for it. Because ain't nobody going to be crying, sad, and mad but you. What's the Nine of Pentacles? And before you say it, Ambassador, I don't have a lick of Capricorn on my board. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. I got Pisces, Aquarius. I got Sag. I've got Leo, Cancer, and I've got Pisces. What's the Nine of Pentacles for the likely outcome here? What I see happening with this particular Nine of Pentacles for the likely outcome is I actually see you learning to collaborate within this Four of Wands from a more independent mindset. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're learning not to lose your independence in partnerships. The Knight of Wands. The Page of Cups. I do feel like I want you to know, if this person cheated on you, or if this person, like, I don't even want to say they cheated on you, but if this person, because I don't really get cheating, I have to be honest with you, but it could be. But if this person put something else, like if they put like as a desire to go hang out with the homeboys or the homegirls, or if this person was like, yeah, I get it, but I'm going, I'm going on this vacation. I know you're mad about it, but I'm getting ready to go hang out with the weekend with the homeboys or the homegirls. I'll deal with you when I come back. If this person did that, I definitely feel like that you're going to be getting an apology from that. Okay. Like, there is a real live apology from that. And it's not only apology, but it's like, here, let's us go. Like, so if they did, let's just say that they went out with the homeboys when you wanted to hang out with them. They're coming with the look, I want to make things right. I don't like the way that this is. Let's me and you go hang out. Let me give you my undivided attention. That's what's coming from this. That's what the likely outcome is. But Spirit is advising you to operate inside of that from a place of independence, okay? Meaning, don't go play tit for tat. But you have to know who you're dealing with, and you just have to learn how to do it where you don't give up your own authenticity. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes we end up mating with people who are selfish and we're overgivers. And we get mad at them because we overgive and they take. But the universe is allowing those two opposite people to come together so that the overgiver learns how to be selfish in a way that is comfortable. And so that the taker learns how to be a giver in a way that is comfortable. But the two of them have to learn not to be so uptight and not so my way and not so guarded and defensive to get there. But it's possible. And that's what the universe is encouraging here. Okay. There's an apology coming. I'm telling you right now, there's an apology coming. Why is that tuition? Why is the high priestess here? That Cappy is stubborn as fuck. Still don't have Capricorn on the board. Let me see, Spirit. The Six of Cups. Oh, because you love them. The Queen of Pentacles, you love them. Okay. Here goes Capricorn. But it's at the bottom of the deck. Okay. The Six of Cups is clarifying the High Priestess. Spirit is wanting you to really, like, those emotions that you have repressed and thought that you could ignore and not address. Spirit is advising you to kind of like take a second in private to kind of go through the wardrobe of those emotions, okay? And kind of really look at them. And I was watching this YouTube reel. I don't even know how I got there, but it was a stylist and they was doing Lisa Ray's closet. You know, she wears all white. And she was talking about all these extra closets that she had, and it was all white. There's something about, like, and I'm pretty sure that if we went through Lisa Ray's closet, baby, we're gonna find multiple repeats in there. And so Spirit is saying this is an opportunity for you to just take a moment to yourself and just kind of look through the closet and get rid of some things that are taking up space. And that's going to help this balance out. Okay. That's what I got for you, Scorpio. Let me roll the dice and see who this could be. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Libra. She does have so much. Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button and supporting the channel. It is thoroughly appreciated. Let's jump in for Sagittarius. I have to have color. Yeah, I walk around looking like the fucking rainbow. I love me some color, baby. I do. I like earth tone colors, but even my earth tone colors are bright. Y'all, I want something sweet. I don't got nothing in here sweet. My children want me to make some muffins. My neighbors want me to make some brownies. I love blue. Purple is my all-time favorite color. It takes a particular purple. I love the way a particular purple looks on me. But I love the way blue looks on me. Blue. Hey, blue. Hey, blue. I'm going to steal your man wearing some blue. I promise you. Let me go ahead and timestamp Sagittarius. And then after Sagittarius, no. I don't know if I should take an intermission now or after Sag. I'm going to be honest. I think I'm going to take it down because I did one before Leo and I broke it down into sections of 4. So I'm going to do my intermission before Sagittarius. I am. I'm going to do my intermission before Sag. And when I come back, I'll finish out Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I'll be back in just a moment, y'all.
At emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. Create new life. Peace. What's up? What's good? What's going on?
Hey, Shaniqua. Look, so you won't wear your favorite color, and I won't. I will wear my favorite color, but it just has to be a particular shade. But I love me some blue. I'm definitely gonna steal your man if I'm wearing the right shade of blue.
Figure out what to do with it.
But hey, Pookie Tookie, I love you, girl.
You're staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the modular awakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a code red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, we dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they coming correct. Radical self-sight is what we express. It's the mind you the awakening. Open up your eyes. Kayana's on the deck. Cutting through the lies from the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit. Yeah, she keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. Yeah. If you need that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. Create new life. Peace. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know the tribe. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. And staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the modular awakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies from the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit. Yeah, she keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a cold red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, we dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we express. It's the mind you the awakening. Open up your eyes. Kayana's on the deck, cutting through the lies from the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you
What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? What's up with it? What's up? Is Dr. Hines? Hold on, what's going on? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Because I wonder where she's at. I ain't seen her in a while. Hold on. Taking that. Oh, what we talking about? Take what? What we taking? Let me take some. If we taking the right thing. Take it now. Oh, she said take it now. Lord have mercy. Pray for me. We know where my head was at. Hey, Jesus, take that wheel. Take it now. I did. Thank you so much. Because I seen somebody that I ain't never seen comment talking about take it later. Baby, go take a prayer break. Let me see. I can't begin to explain the nut house in my head. Who wrote this song? I'm sure the topic has been discussed and I missed it. So it's so damn fitting. So I do believe it was AI generated. But it was curated, put together, and developed, and the rights of the song belonged to Dr. Hines. And it is my theme song. She created it for the Manjula Awakening. And I absolutely love that woman down for that. Dr. Hines, I believe that's the correct spelling. One of the channel's loyal members. Tell them, girl. I want to remix the song and jump in saying, you got to play with somebody else. I know that's right. I might have to talk to her and get her to throw that in there. We catch each other singing it around. I know, right? I know, me too. Me too, my household too. It does give neo soul. If y'all seen Dr. Hans, the song fits her vibe. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. What's up, Phoenix? I got both Phoenixes in here right now. Phoenix Ayo the goddess, and then Phoenix Fire. Fire. What's up, Mo? What's up, Mo? Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. I love y'all. I missed y'all this weekend. Let me jump in and show y'all some love. Oh my Kiana. I know. What's up, Akia? Akia. Oh, hold on. Akia. Hey, what's up, Pookie? Hey, my love, how are you? I was literally just about to ask you, how was that clarity note? I felt so good. You know, I have to be honest. I got to be honest with y'all. Sagittarius, I ain't even time stamped y'all, okay? So listen, Linda, I got to be honest with y'all. Those clarity notes, I love doing them. I love doing them. I feel like that I connect with y'all on a whole nother level because y'all can, like, y'all shut the fuck up, okay? Y'all don't know when I'm doing it. Y'all don't know when I'm in y'all's energy. And so I can catch the rawest, authentic message. And I can know, it's like I can just tap right into what y'all really need. I love doing those clarity notes. I'm not gonna lie to you. And after I finished yours, Akia, after I finished yours, that's when I was like, you know what? I think this is my favorite service. When I finished yours, I felt so like I was like, yeah, this is my favorite service. This is officially my favorite one. I don't know. I just feel like that, especially your energy. Plus, we both in Kentucky, if I'm not mistaken. Plus, I just feel like that when y'all know that it's written, y'all take it in better. I feel like y'all take it in way better when it's written. I know that's right. I hope it was a healing, cleansing cry. But I definitely felt like, you know what? This is gonna put. I'm gonna tell you what it was. I was like, you know, what? This is gonna put her in a position to win. That's how I felt after I completed your reading, and it made me feel empowered. So I do like doing those clarity notes. But it's good to see you, baby. Let me jump in for Sag so I can get up off these people's internet. 202 40. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Tap me in for Sagittarius. Tap me in for Sag. What is it that Sag needs to know right now? Ooh, I seen Temperance. No, it's the Star. I seen the Star card. So there is some sort of healing, wish come true. Oh, wow. Wish come true. There's emotional healing, either emotional healing or an emotional opportunity. That is a wish come true. Okay. 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 The Eight of Cups is the opportunity. The Queen of Wands. The King of Wands, listen, Linda, we just gonna have to go on and talk all the way about it. Things is getting ready to change completely. Okay? What you need to know is that shit's changing. Shit's changing around here. The new boss aboard. Okay? Things are changing. Sagittarius. We got the King and the Queen of Wands on the board, baby. We have the King and the Queen of Wands back to back. But in order for you to have it, you got to be willing to walk away. You got to be willing to walk away. And I feel like that for the majority of who I'm talking to is the emotional baggage. I'm not saying that you getting ready to reconcile and make shit happen with the past. That's not what I'm saying. Listen, Linda, I don't give a fuck who you hump on. I don't give a damn where you end up at. I'm telling you that wherever you end up at, you got to walk away from the emotional baggage. What was that? Everything's okay though? You see, if we count the cups on the board, we can count, we put the cards together. The opportunity is the 8 of cups. The 8 of cups plus the Ace of cups is the 9 of cups. Emotional fulfillment. The opportunity comes with emotional fulfillment. If we put the 8 of cups with the star card, that is the 10 of cups. Not only is this situation presenting emotional fulfillment, but it is also presenting harmony. It could be a family dynamic. It is peace, harmony, and happiness. Okay? The white picket fence. The 10 of cups is the white picket fence. And it doesn't always have to involve someone else. This could be someone wanting their dream job. Okay? Just take it as it resonates. But Spirit is saying, in order to have it, I have a Sagittarius that has to walk away from the emotional baggage of the past. The challenge is the Queen of Wands. Now, there's several different ways that I can read this, but we have to read it in the most, before I read it the other ways, I have to read it in the way that puts Sagittarius in a position to win. And for you to get in the position to win, you have to surrender the resentment, the bitterness, the that's got to go. That's the challenge. That is the challenge. And a lot of you all would be like, but I'm not bitter, Kiana. I'm just hurt. Okay. If that's the way that you choose to tell yourself, that's fine. But I also need you to understand that that doesn't take away from the fact that the energy frequency that the universe is picking up on with that sad energy is bitterness. And it's a blockage. And it's a challenge. So Spirit is saying, you're hurt, understood, validated. Validated. Spirit is saying, I got healing for that feeling. Woo! Did I just drop something for you? Hey, the universe is saying, I have healing for that feeling. But in order for you to receive that healing, I need you to drop that feeling of sadness. Okay? I need you to see that the frequency of that sadness, you got to call it what it is. You got to call it what it is so that you can be like, ooh, I'm okay with being sad, but I'm not okay with being bitter. And if the way that I'm acting is being bitter, let me readjust the way that I'm choosing to be sad. Because I don't want to put the frequency of bitterness out there because I'd be damned if a nigga got me looking bitter. Right? Come on now. Let's talk. And I'm telling you that when you can take on that mindset, there's a new sheriff in town. And your likely outcome, although it be the tower, I'm almost willing to bet my bottom dollar. I don't even know it's at the bottom of the deck, but I'm almost willing to bet my bottom dollar that that's probably the best tower that we done seen in a long damn time. Hey, I might go play the lottery today. The Hierophant. But let me say, what's the King of Wands before I clarify the tower? Uh-oh, we got some Sagittarius claiming this as a personal. I know that's right. Let me see. What's the King of Wands? Because this is Sagittarius advice. The 7 of Wands and the Page of Cups. Spirit is definitely wanting you to protect your vulnerability, right? Protect your vulnerability. The 9 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. And ain't we already talked about the 9 of Cups in this reading, Sagittarius? You're going to have to go take yourself back in that room and play with yourself and not me. Because I'm talking to a Sagittarius that the universe is saying that the only way to your emotional fulfillment is through your vulnerability. I'm sorry, baby. You are not getting ready Thanos or Thang your way into your emotional fulfillment. It's just not going to happen. Okay. So Spirit is saying, like the King of Wands, your advice is leadership. Like the King of Wands is a visionary. Trust in your vision and go after your vision. Go after it. Go after what comes to you from your heart space. When you feel inspired, trust that vision and go after it with the Page of Cups. Baby, I'm going to tell you what. Can I tell you, my son's team got dusted on the field. Dusted. But the hustle was there. The hustle was there. The heart was there. They played with what they had and they made the most of what they had. Okay. And them children, there was this one little girl, the coach's daughter. She walked on that field. You just could tell the way she walked on that field. Like I said, they coach has never played soccer before. Okay. One of my children's father needs to come and do something. Preferably my daughter's father need to get his ass down here and come on and do something. But anyways, anyways, the coach's daughter, the way she walked on that field, every time that it was her turn to get on that field, baby, she walked like she was getting ready to whoop their ass every time, and it never happened. But that didn't stop her walk. Your advice is to walk like a little baby and to walk on that field like you know what you're getting ready to do. Just understand that even if the other team scores a goal, you still put your best hustle in it. And that doesn't take away from your vision. The moment that you can do that, I'm telling you right now, because I'm speaking to somebody that is bitter because they put their all into something and fell face flat. And it's turned you bitter. And you're not allowing yourself to walk away from the emotional baggage of it. And Spirit is saying, I got emotional healing for you. You just have to walk away from the resentment and the bit. Look up the Queen of Wands when she's in the reverse. Look up the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And you tell me if you want to identify with that. Okay. Now, for those of you all that are looking for your shit to be put out here on the tarot streets, the challenge is a person. The challenge is a person. But Spirit is saying the only reason why this person is a challenge is because you're not allowing your vision to precede you. You're allowing the feelings for this person to precede your vision. And I got to let you know that whoever this person is, if I'm putting your business out here on YouTube streets, you're jealous over somebody else. And you're saying, no, I'm not jealous over that motherfucker. That motherfucker's just over here stepping in something they ain't got no business stepping in. You call it whatever you want. The universe is picking it up as a frequency of jealousy and bitterness of a person. And I'm going to tell you right now, just because somebody's a demon in your storyline doesn't mean they aren't a child of the divine. Okay? So when you go wishing ill on the demon in your storyline, the universe is picking up the frequency of someone wishing ill on a child of the divine. Take it and do what you want. I know that's right. What's up, Sharina? Where you been? Let me see. Show me this likely outcome here, Spirit. Show me the likely outcome. So we have the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I'm glad I flipped that card too, because just the 5 of Swords is what came out for the Tower. And with the Tower and the Tower, the 5 of Swords, anchored by the 10 of Cups and the King of Pentacles, in the, thank you, Spirit, in the 2 of Cups, in the Fool card, in the Empress. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Because you are definitely confirming this for me. Okay, listen, Linda. That's good shit at the bottom of the deck. However, there's a compromise needed. And it can only happen through emotional diplomacy. It is in order, the likely outcome of whatever this is for you, it is going to be you making a radical change, which allows for you to stop playing tit for tat, for you to finally be like, you know what, I'm waving the white towel and I'm putting it in. And here's what I want to tell you about throwing that white towel in, Sagittarius, because I love you. In the games and in the arena or wherever it is that they actually throw the white towel in, we'd like to think that when the white towel is thrown in, that there may not be another punch. I know that was the lamest little wig, but you understand what I'm trying to say. When they throwing that white towel in, but if you think that person that's winning, don't try to get at least an extra squeeze or another little hit. There's just a little extra ripple before or right after the towel hits. Okay. And so Spirit is saying that just because you're recognizing that in order to receive your emotional healing, you've got to throw the white towel in. That don't mean that they got to jump on board the moment that your towel hits the ground. In the moment that you can accept that and not lose sight of your vision just because it doesn't stop the moment. Like, don't lose sight just because something doesn't happen and change immediately as your towel hits the floor. Because if so, you get the 10 of Cups and the King of Cups. You get a compromise from an emotionally diplomatic perspective, and it works in your favor. It brings about harmony and emotional fulfillment. You understand what I'm saying? But this situation is not JG Wentworth. You don't get it. It's not your money and you want it now. It's yours, but you don't get it right now. You get it the moment that you're willing to prove that the healing is worth more than the feeling that you have found comfort in. Whew. You get it the moment that you prove that you value the healing more than the feeling that you have found comfort in. Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, Aquarius, and Aries. And I do want to let you know that the only major arcana on the board, the 2 major arcanas on the board is the Star card and the Tower. Can I tell you something? The Star card is what's coming to you. The Tower card is a likely outcome. The Star always comes after the Tower. In order for you to get that Star card, that wish granted, you must be willing to endure the Tower. And they're both here for you. So you're guaranteed your Star. That's why it came out first. Damn, I done went through 2 waters messing with y'all. I'll be back. What I catch you doing? What was you doing? What was y'all? Extremely good. It makes me think about Godmommy's house. It does? Uh-huh. And I waited for this. I wouldn't disconnect because I was told to wait on you. I know that's right, Nubian Sag. I know that's right. Ooh, excuse me, confirmation belch. I know that's right. I know that's right, girl. Y'all better start listening to y'all's intuition. Let's move into Capricorn. Look at the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. 220. Let's go, Cap. What's going on, Spirit? What does Capricorn need to know right now? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Spirit, tap me in for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know right now? What does Capricorn need to know right now? I feel like I want to grease my lips up, but I'm going to wait. I don't know what that means. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. What does Capricorn need to know right now? The Death card and the Magician. There's a change coming. The Moon card, and it's going to require you to have your night vision on, okay? Be willing to go through some darkness and understand that, shit. All I'm saying is if you don't panic, baby, once the room goes completely dark, give yourself a couple of seconds. Your eyes are about to adjust. You just cannot panic, okay? Look at this. The darkness and then the Magician. And I'm telling you, think about it. For real, think about it. My heart's fluttering. Think about it. When you turn the lights off in a room, all it takes is for a couple of seconds before you can see stuff. That's your message. That's what you need to know. Even if it gets dark, wait a couple of seconds. Don't panic. The Queen of Swords is the opportunity to rise above your emotional response so that you can cut through the bullshit. The challenge is the Five of Swords, your emotional self. Well, Kiana, I got a point to prove. Well, it's going to bend you over no lubrication. Prove it. But I hope you can handle it with no lube. Your advice, the Two of Wands. Your advice is the Two of Wands. Well, baby, I think you need the lube, so you better not just take it. I think you need the lube. So you may want to chill. You may want to chill. Or you be laying on your stomach for a little while. See? Spirit is telling you, if you can listen to me and you can let your eyes adjust, you're going to be able to strategize your way forward. Okay? You are going to be able to strategize your way forward. And I'm telling you right here, right now, you're going to want to strategize your way forward, because if you're banking on the fact that, well, you big boss and you big bank and you can't get sucked up into this, well, one of these cows got sucked up into this shit. Not all of them did, but one of them did. And I think that's significant for you, because Spirit is saying if you can take a second without panicking, you're ahead of the game and you can strategize. But if you panic and you waited you too far weighted down. You trying to win something at all costs, baby? You need to let that go. Try and hold on to a lemon, and baby, that thing is dry as fuck. It ain't giving nothing. Ain't nothing left to squeeze. So you mean to tell me I got up and just threw bottles of water away? I didn't grab one? That's a message. Because I did it right before your reading. You keep aiming to do something. And every time you go to go do it, you get distracted. The emotional weight. And so you're trying to win something at all costs. You understand what I'm saying? You're aiming to do something, but you're allowing some sort of emotional storm to distract you from it. And it's weighing you down and you get ready to miss your ride. You're ready to miss your ride because your advice is the Two of Wands. And look how the Two of Wands is looking out, like is looking up at this little thing right there. And that little thing right there is the only thing that's going to produce a damn spaceship. And your ass need to be up there in that spaceship. If you just keep on walking, doing what everybody else is doing. If you're just going to keep doing what everybody else is doing, well, then you're just going to keep on grazing the same fields that everybody else is grazing. Yeah, look what's at the bottom of the deck. The High Priestess has a need to make sure you're listening to your intuition. And I'm going to tell you one thing for sure, two things for certain. Your intuition don't give a damn how chaotic your world is. It still expects you to tap into that still small voice, okay? Because that intuition ain't never going to scream at you. It don't do it. Baby, what's the point in that? Either you're going to hear me or you're not. That's how your intuition feel about it, Pookie. What's the Two of Wands? The Ace of Wands. What is the Two of Wands? Okay, hold on. Let me slow down because they're like, okay, Kiana, hold on. What's that mean? The Two of Wands is about planning. It's about planning. I got this one lady, I watch her a lot, and she says that the Two of Wands is the eggs to the universe. Meaning, I want a new car. The Two of Wands is your eggs. But what is faith without works? So what do you start doing? Making sure that within your control, I am not going to be reckless with my finances, right? I am going to hold tight to my finances. That doesn't mean that I'm going to go pick up 2011 goddamn jobs. Ooh, watch your language. Ooh, Lord. That don't mean you got to go pick up 2011 jobs. That just means I got to be more responsible with what I got. And I am going to trust that because I put my Two of Wands out into the universe, that as long as I am willing to make adjustments along the way, the universe is going to lead me to the right car that is within my resources, and ain't a damn thing gonna be able to stop me from getting to it. That's the Two of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Wands. Somebody has been inspired, and Spirit is saying, I need you to take action on it. I just need you to understand that as you're taking action on it, it's going to require adjustments along the way, which is why you're being told to pause and adjust to the light. Because, well, the Three of Wands is right here. Mary Jane says the Two of Wands is the eggs. The universe, I want this. The Three of Wands is the new car coming in that is within your budget. You hear me? This is a nice message, Capricorn. Have children, they say. Son's in there trying to put him a little leftover together. It wants to use the big knife. It's just a little skin scrape, but I got to go be mama right now. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
You really need to know. No chaser, just spirit. Yeah, she keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. Yeah. If you need that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. Create new life. Peace. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know the tribe. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. And staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the modular awakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit. Yeah, she keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a code red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, we dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we expect. It's the modular awakening. Open up your eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit. Yeah, she keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. Yeah. If you need that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. Create new life. Peace. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know the tribe. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. And staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies.
OMG, Capricorn, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. I had to bandage my son up, and then I had to warm his food up for him, okay? I had to, thank you for your patience, because, I had to make sure my lineage was straight, Y'all, a lot of y'all like to rush back to the time clock because I don't want to lose y'all's job. I got to rush to my children so I don't fuck up my connection to my lineage. Because, baby, I'm going to clock in with him every gosh darn day, okay? So thank you for your grace and understanding for those of you all that understand that. Now, let me jump into this likely outcome here for Capricorn. Yeah, family gonna come first every time. Because, baby, when they Capricorn, I have to be honest with you, my love. I do. I have to be honest with you. What I'm really getting here is I'm definitely speaking to a Capricorn that, like, instead of strategizing how to, like, the best example that's coming to mind is instead of strategizing how to get money out of the person that you're leaving or how to get your fair share out of the situation you're leaving, Spirit is saying, strategize leaving. Everything else is going to fall in your favor because you're the magician. It's just going to take you a minute to adjust. But I have to be honest, I'm speaking to someone that is strategizing how to have the most before they leave. And Spirit is saying, I need you to strategize leaving. The most is coming. The most is in you, not on you. And right now you're worried about how many layers of clothes you can put on before you go out into the darkness. And Spirit is saying, I need you to put on what you can without overthinking it and get out there and watch me walk you into a clothing department store. Okay? The Eight of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. The moment that you stop trying to strategize how to hold on to the most of whatever it is you're leaving, and you just focus on leaving, is the moment that you're going to have the most to hold on to. Okay? I think that that's so funny. I think that that is so funny. The Eight of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles is what came out, and it needed to happen that way. I had to walk. Y'all saw me. Pay attention. Rewind it. So before I hit the intermission, before I hit the mute, my hand went back like this because my daughter knocked on that wall to let me know she needed my attention, and I told her 1 second because I was all up in your energy, channeling, and they was holding up back there. My son had it wasn't it was just it wasn't nothing. It taught a lesson to leave that knife alone, but it really wasn't nothing. Because baby, fuck this internet. I'll be gone in a minute for my baby. But that's what Capricorn needs to understand is that, you know, you're gonna be called away from something, baby. You gonna be. You are being called away from something that you would kind of like to finish. Because I don't like to turn the camera off in the middle of doing a reading because I feel like that it cuts the energy up. I like to complete an energy before I turn the camera off. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And you're being called to do what you gotta do for the sake of the long term. I have to be honest with you. You are being to walk away from something unapologetically and understand that right now your strategy is based off of like I keep on getting a divorce. Like it's like you're divorcing. The Queen of Swords is here. It's like you're divorcing or leaving something that has offered a layer of stability. And so you're apprehensive to leaving because, well, I'll leave once I make sure that I got this, and this. I'm not leaving until this, and this. Spirit is saying, get your ass up, get going, and watch you get this, plus that over there. And this could involve some sort of Virgo because the Queen of Swords is here. The Hermit is at the bottom of the deck. In the Magician is here, which is Gemini Virgo energy. So there could be something significant with Virgo energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be. What's the most important thing for Capricorn to know walking away from this? Oh, shoot, somebody purchased on the website. No, that's right. Come get it. The most important thing that you need to know is the Moon card. And remember, that was at the bottom of the deck. Ain't nobody like you. There's no flashlight. You're not going on this journey with a flashlight. You ever been caught in a power outage without a flashlight? I have. With my Capricorn sister's children. I did. I used to live in this apartment complex. And my sister back in her heydays, baby, she used to give me and children like they was mine. And I'm so appreciative for them times. But it was a time when I had my babies for a long period of time. And we ain't have no electric. It was a snowstorm. It cut us, and we ain't have nothing but some tea light candles. That's all we had. But shit, call my oldest nephew up. If he remembers, whoo, we had a fucking ball. You hear me? We had a fucking ball. We had a ball. You hear me? We had a ball trying to figure it out. But it required us not to panic. Which is so crazy because I have my youngest, well, he's not my youngest nephew anymore, but I had my second nephew with us, and his father passed away. He's a Leo. Rest in peace. He basically taught my family the method of do not panic. Cause what my sister gonna do, my sister gonna snap. Baby, my sister gonna snap. She crazy. She's a Capricorn. And I'm going, baby, I'm just going, baby, the devil gonna come straight to the forefront in me. That's the best I can call it. I don't know. But anyways, the season of my sister dealing with Lazarus was, shit, don't panic. And this is the energy of a Capricorn needing to understand, baby, you going out there in the darkness and ain't nobody sitting here getting ready to tell you that you're not. And if you think that you're not, you lying. And unfortunately, Spirit is saying all you got to do when you get out there into the dark is not panic and watch it pan out for you. Watch it pan out for you. Why is it going to pan out, Kiana? Because that's the way it's written in the stars. Because that's the way it's written in your story. Let me roll the dice and see who this could be for you. I left one behind. So I have Aquarius, I have Virgo, I have Capricorn, I have Aries, I have Cancer, I have Gemini. Yes, honey. Yes, you better make the most of it. Break that grill out in the middle of in the middle of a storm. That's what you better do. That's what you better do. That's what we did. It was so cold. It's so cold. It was so cold. Plus, my daughter and my oldest nephew, they got something that God will knock somebody's muffin cap back behind. Okay, they got precious, okay? And baby, they got this way of encouraging you in your worst moments. And think you can't do something. Get them two around you. And baby, you're gonna feel like you can lift a mountain and toss that motherfucker. You hear me? Baby, my oldest nephew, he's so precious. And my son too. You got my son twisted. My daughter's gonna make you feel like you can do it by yourself. My son is gonna make you feel like you ain't gotta do it by yourself. Okay. He gonna come up here and won't toss that motherfucker with you. Okay. Let me get going to Aquarius. I done been on here too long already. Out the mouths of babes every time. Out the mouths of babes every time. Let's move into Aquarius. I guess I did miss y'all almost 3 hours on this damn internet. All right, let's get it, Aquarius. Let's go. Did I change it? Yeah. Let's see, Aquarius. Let's go. Spirit, what is it that Aquarius needs to know right now? What is it that Aquarius needs to know right now? What does Aquarius need to know right now? Oh, thank you, Ruby. You're so welcome. I'm still here, ready to receive the message today. I know that's right. Yes. You're so welcome, Ruby. Thank you for appreciating it. Yes, I'm actually enjoying it today. And I'll say this, y'all were too. Y'all are way above the normal thumbs up too. But let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Aquarius. There it goes. So, ooh, shit. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords in the Sun card. What's the opportunity? The High Priestess. Well, Aquarius, listen, baby. It's gonna be a tough one. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be a tough one. What you need to know right now is that some sort of lying, cheating, stealing, some sort of deception is coming to light. Why is it coming to light, baby? So you can learn to listen to your intuition. Did you hear my boy? Did you hear my boy? Yeah, my boy ain't been on the camera since he pissed on my bed. You hear me? We ain't been on good terms since he pissed in my bed. Did y'all hear my boy? Yeah. Yeah, come tell him. Come tell him. Come tell him what it is. Y'all hear that bird too? Aquarius, listen to me. There's some deception coming to light. That's what you need to know. Take it at face value. Don't try to make it for less than what it is. Don't try to put lipstick on this pig. It's gonna hurt. The challenge is the Three of Swords. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Tough love, Buttercup. Learn to listen to your intuition and stop second guessing yourself. That's the message. And the moment that you do that, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. The Three of Swords is in your challenging position. It's just going to hurt. But Spirit is saying, like, damn, Pookie Tookie, how many times did you really want me to tell you? Like, let's go back to me teaching my son how to ride his bike. Hey, we all know if you rode a bike, that if you wiggle your ass on that bike, baby, you must like something between your booty cheeks. Because if you wiggle your ass while you ride that bike, that seat ain't gonna do nothing but dig in between them cheeks. You ain't supposed to be doing all that wiggling on that bike. You're supposed to sit still, right? You're supposed to sit still. You're supposed to stack yourself and sit still. If you want to change the direction of your flow state, you got to use your arms, right? And your core. Your core is your helper. Your core and your arms is what does that bike. My son wasn't listening to me, and that seat kept on hurting his butt. But the moment that he seen that his sister didn't have to wiggle her butt, he stopped wiggling his butt. Spirit is telling you, I don't know how many times you wanted me to tell you to stop wiggling your butt. You kept wiggling it. Is there going to be some residual pain the next day? Yes. But did you learn your lesson? Because if you did, then you listening to your intuition and you won't make a decision no more. Because of that, Spirit's got a new opportunity coming in here for you. And it has the potential to be a dream come true. It has the potential to be a dream come true. But not if you're not willing to put the work in. Not if you're not willing to put the work in. And to put the work in, you got to stop wiggling. You have to stop wiggling. You're going to have to deal with an uncomfortable truth. Okay? If you know that every time Leonard leave your house, you itching and draining. And the doctors is telling you, and you get a BV every time Leonard leaves your house. Baby, it's time to leave Leonard on the other side of your door. You got to accept something at face value and stop gaslighting yourself. Oh, I'm very just stressed. No, Leonard's dirty, nasty, and doing deceptive things. And Leonard needs to stay on the other side of your panties. Your advice is the Two of Pentacles. Maintain your composure. Don't get out here and act like you ain't know what it is. I have to be honest with you, Aquarius. Maintain your composure. Don't get out here and act like you didn't suspect this the whole time. Okay? Don't. Get out here and act like you didn't suspect this the whole time, because the only consequence of that is you distancing yourself away from your intuition. And the opportunity is be like, yep, see, that's why I'm going to listen to my intuition moving forward. Not for you to be like, oh my God, I didn't know they was fucking Sarah Beth and Elizabeth and then Taylor all at once. No, yes, you did. You had all the signs. You chose to dismiss them. Now, Spirit is saying, get your shit together, gather your composure, balance yourself out, and be like, okay, now this is why I'm going to listen to my intuition and I'm going to move differently. And the likely outcome is the Four of Wands. You having some sort of stable, solid footing moving forward. And what is it? And what is it? And what is it? What's that stable, solid foundation? The one you're supposed to be with. The Lovers and the Four of Wands. The one that you're supposed to be with. See, you letting Leonard have you leaking. Leonard or Leona, let's just say those names, right? Leonard or Leona. Here you got Leonard or Leona having you leaking. And you over acting like you ain't know that they wasn't no good for you. Constantly trying to balance your pH out behind this person. And Spirit is saying, just accept that they got your pH off. Set yourself free and watch you walk into the love of a lifetime. But you got somebody over throwing your pH off. And Spirit is saying, get some sort of internal balance together, because I got something for you. But it requires a balanced pH. Or a balanced mental frequency. Okay, I'm just being goofy with the pH. But it requires balance. And whoever this person is, that some deception is coming to light, they throw your equilibrium off. Look, who else did he come over here for? Aquarius? You know, I still ain't fully made up with him. For real, he pissed in my bed. Yeah, that's how I feel. Go on. Me and him still ain't fully made up. Send me a back. Come on. Let's show him that I'm just talking shit. Let's tell him I'm just talking shit. He's not allowed to sleep in my bed no more. But I am just talking shit. Let me get Pisces out the way, baby, before they get to crying and shit. Okay, let me get Pisces done. All right, y'all, let me get Pisces done. Let me get my up out of here. Let me roll the dice. So we have Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Aries, Libra, Gemini, and Aries. Let me finish. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. No. Let me put this down so you understand. No. I'll be done in a minute. Oh, you big bold. Oh, so you feel like because you didn't got 5 minutes of fame that you just feel like you got 5 minutes of fame, you can just come over here and do what you want to do. Is that free doing? Is that free doing? That's not what we're doing? Okay, then go. I don't know why I did that. And her just got in my face. Let me finish. Get y'all's cat. And if y'all heard all that thudding in the background, that's the boy with the sliced finger. Hopping on his hands, okay? He was hands on the ground, hopping. Boy, I tell you, I love my crew, because not a damn thing can keep us down. Baby, we're going to take our licking and keep on ticking. I've been meaning to send a pic of Cosmo's twin, Maximus. Well, send it, girl. Let me see your Maximus. Let me see, Spirit. Tell me in for Pisces. Oh, my goodness. 2 hours, 54 minutes, and 45 seconds. Damn. I should have just put 2:55. I am. Let me see, Spirit. Tell me in. Ooh, Pisces, you lucky I love you, and you lucky I know you wait too long, because, baby, I got to use the bathroom. Cosmo saying I got to go. I'm going to be back in a second, okay? Because I'm going to be able to get him situated. Pisces, I'll be right back. I'm going to re-time stamp you. Don't you come over here with that foolishness. Cosmo, if you do it, I promise you.
Let's get into the road. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the modular awakening. Open up the eyes, Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies from the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit. Yeah, she keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a code red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, they dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we expect. It's the modular awakening. Open up your eyes. Kayala's on the deck, cutting through the lies from the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit. Yeah, she keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. Yeah. If you need that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace.
Y'all, let me tell you about these children. Boy, I tell you, that's why when your body tell you to do something, do it. Y'all, these children, I swear, I'm telling you, I could probably make more money if I set up a camera in my house to record the shenanigans that goes on in it, because they get to be children. So much bullshit happens, okay? Why does my daughter got my son on the edge of the bed, falling back, doing trust falls, pushing him forward, making him do a pose? Y'all remember a few minutes ago where I said, what was that? She dropped my baby. She dropped my baby. Hey, y'all, I told her, I said, look. She said, but he landed on his back. And he come out, yeah, mommy, it didn't hurt. Anywho, y'all pray for me, because my children, they be doing the most. Do you hear me? My children be doing the most. What are you doing? Having my baby do a trust fall off the bed. And then she had the nerve to say, yeah, most people do it on the floor. So if you know this, why do you have my baby standing on the side of your bed? Listen at her and thinks it's funny. Boys, older siblings are demons. Y'all know how to be. Oh, you gotta love him, children. Bless them babies. Yes. On the side of the bed is absolutely wild. Like, it's absolutely wild. While I'm on the internet too. Damn. Okay, let's go in for Pisces. Because clearly they calling for their mother's attention. Clearly. Clearly. Plus, I told him we was gonna walk around the neighborhood. My son wants to ride his bike. Let me get it, Spirit. Let me get it. Thank y'all so much for smashing the thumbs up button. Let me see, Spirit. What does Pisces need to know right now? So we have the Seven of Wands and the King of Wands. So there's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I don't know why I went through the whole thing. So it could be one of those. But for me as a reader, it's Leo. But it does look like that there is a person, a particular person that is intending on taking action. This person is coming towards you to defend their stance. Okay, to defend. Yeah, they're wanting a new opportunity for growth. Yeah, this could be a Leo. This person is coming towards you to defend their position. This person is not done with you. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles, they ain't done or finished. Okay, they're not done or finished. Okay, they got the book of matches to relight the spark every time you think you're gonna deny them. Okay, this is someone that is definitely coming with a tangible, solid, practical plan on how to reinitiate this situation here. The Page of Cups. Well, the challenge here, there is some hurt feelings, but there's also some emotional immaturity that is at play here. Your advice, the Eight of Swords, get out of your head. The Eight of Swords is a self-imposed restriction, okay? So there is some sort of self-imposed restriction, Yeah, once a motherfucker do that to me, I ain't no going back. Why not? Is this the same? What did you learn? Are you different? Was this a little bit different? Are you trying to put a blanket over this and it may not fit that category? There's something along the lines like that. There's a self-imposed restriction that is stopping you. And it looks like Spirit is saying that that self-imposed restriction is based off of emotional immaturity, the need for maturation. The likely outcome, ooh, baby, it's not easy, but if you can listen, the likely outcome is the Nine of Cups, emotional fulfillment. So let's just be honest with one another, Pisces. Whoever this person is that's coming your way to defend their, because they're not done or finished with you, they're your emotional fulfillment. You still do lay back and fantasize about this person. What are y'all doing? I'm going to say this. I get the energy of someone's childishness, like the emotional immaturity that's taking place here is like, I don't know, like, let me see something. What's the Page of Cups? Oh shit. Oh shit. The Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, and I'm also seeing the Ten of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, as well as the Six of Wands. So, well, what's that one song? Prove it. You want this person like it's like the Six of Wands. Before you're willing to gallivant around this situation anymore, you need this person to prove it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I have to be, I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's got to do with the perception, and it could be a family perception. It could be with the way, like, it's something like, it could be a friend group, a family group, a community, but it has to do with wanting to hold on to the perception that that I don't know. Listen, I don't know. This is definitely giving the energy. You got to pay to be the boss. You know what I'm saying? And I think that in this instance, that's a very toxic mindset. I have to be. That's what the Page of Cups is coming up as, and that's the challenge. Okay, that's the challenge. Is that there is emotional immaturity, and it is like, okay, shit, you got to pay to be the boss now. Hold on. Okay, thank you. Example. I'm not saying that this is the best example, but this is what's coming through. I had this one mechanic, and I really do like and respect this mechanic, right? And when I asked, he came to check out my car, and I asked him how much I owed him. He said, nothing. Just go have some drinks with me. There's nothing wrong with that. However, don't do that. Not to me. Let me pay for your services, and then you can take me out for drinks. Don't treat, baby, because I'm baby, if I give you this ass, you gonna owe me a new car. Fuck fixing this one. Okay. So don't act like you can look under the hood of my car to wiggle your way into my environment, into my space. I'm worth more than that. And I feel like that's how I feel. Okay. However, and I handle it very respectfully. I still talk to dude. Shit, me and dudes still send memes back and forth to one another. You know what I'm saying? However, I do feel like that somebody is saying, you know what? I'm gonna make you prove that you want it. You gonna have to prove to me you want it. You know what? You can fix my car once and I don't know, every 3 months you can go change the oil too. And after you do that for a year, I might consider you as a stable option. And that's walking yourself into a trap. That's ultimately what this message is. When spirit is saying that if you can release yourself from that self-imposed mindset, what was that? Because if you're testing me while I'm on the internet, after I just told you, I'm going to show my ass on the internet. All the way. Children. And still back her laughing about it. I'm going to yoke them up. I am. I'm going to go jack them up. Anyways. Pray for me. Anyways, I do. I feel like that somebody is kind of like trying to make somebody prove it. And I do feel like that somebody is trying to come to you in seven of wands. They're defending themselves to be someone that has a vision. Okay. This is someone that knows exactly where they want to take this. And the Ace of Pentacles is the opportunity. This is the most tangible ace that this person has ever offered you. Okay. However, your prove it mentality may be walking you into a self-imposed restriction. It may actually hold you back from your emotional fulfillment. Okay. Let's look at the Nine of Cups. That was the trust fall off the kitchen counter. Let me see. What's this Nine of Cups, spirit? The World card, the High Priestess, and the Four Wands. Hey, Pookie Tookie, you can end up, I'm going to tell you right now, you can have them. You can end up in a relationship with this person. You can. I'm going to tell you right now. It's an end to the secrecy. And it's an opportunity to have solidarity. Okay, closing out the secrecy, the repressed emotions, not being honest with yourself, them not being honest with their emotions. This is an opportunity to close that out and to have a cycle of solidarity, emotional fulfillment. But the only person that's going to stop you from getting it is by kind of like holding on to this self-imposed restriction of trying to make someone prove something. What's up, Star Lover? This is a nice reading. Queen of Swords. Absolutely going to have to rise above your emotions and be willing to cut away things that are no longer serving you. It's going to require you to put your childish ways, you and this person. It's going to require the two of you all to put your childish ways aside. And that has a lot to do with not authentically expressing one's emotions. Okay. We have Leo, Virgo, Libra, Aries, Pisces, and Gemini. Gemini, Pisces, Aries, Libra, Virgo, Leo. Take that as it resonates, Pisces. All right, y'all. I love you. I have given y'all what I got to give. I hope that you were able to find some guidance and clarity. And I want to thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. And I really want to thank those that have stayed around and enjoyed the show. I really appreciate you. I love y'all. Go be great.